A fresh slab of meat. What do I do with the meat? I don't know what to do with the meat. Oh. What fresh hell is this? Probably best to get away from that, huh? Yeah, let's just back away slowly. Let's just walk away slowly. Let's not even. I don't know, there's something going on up here that I didn't. Oh, there's a shovel going on up here. I'm on to you, shovel. Nice. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to JonathanIsBadAtGames, where we are currently in Brennenburg Castle for another riveting adventure in Amnesia: The Dark Descent. We are currently going through one of the spooky doors that I opened. Oh. Is this... Okay. So if there's a monster down there... There's one of those Kurnks. I know they like meat. Oh, come on, Daniel. You knew it was bound to happen. And we got a bone. That is apparently what we do with the meat. Covered in mucus. What do I do with that? I don't know what to do with that. But there we go. We have now remains. Fantastic. You stop gurgling at me. I don't have time to deal with you right now. Can't you see that I am questing? What? Did someone speak at me? Trancept. Okay, so that was apparently in-game. Hearing all kinds of sounds. Not really appreciating any of them.
How are things coming? You're a good boy, Dad. And I appreciate your compliment.
Yeah, I get it, man. No. I can still use my lantern. Oh, I hear weeping. Oh. Oh no. Let's light a candle. Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Weyer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should be able to extract its contents with proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need a large I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kernk. I will have to address Weyer with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay, so that's what the mucus is. Oh, a cylinder! We have located a cylinder! A cylindrical celebration is in order. Not really. Egyptian tablets. That's neat. A laudanum. Now, the one thing I don't understand about this game is they even have a health thing, because pretty much once you're attacked, you're dead. Is there really a reason to be able to heal? I don't believe so. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Interesting. So he's been here for centuries, as he said several times before. Okay, we're not going to the choir yet. We're gonna go the other way, because the choir is fucking terrifying, and I'm not looking forward to it. So for the time being... Listen carefully, I just walk away. Fuck off, buddy. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Oh. This looks like a very unfriendly place. Wonder what...
This one. Prepare him.
How about... No. Oh. This is a lovely room. I'm going insane being in this room. I'm gonna take that. Oh, that's a... The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Oh. That means they stretched her, huh? Oh, this is... Oh, looky there. A piece of the orb. Oh, that's lower. We want to go... Oh, yeah. That's grody. Oh, and I'm insane now. Let's go ahead and pop some more oil in the old canister. Oh, that didn't fill it all the way. Let's go ahead and put the old... Oh, let's go ahead and bring that back out. You want to make the wet footsteps at me? I'll make those wet footsteps at you, and you won't be too happy about it, let me tell you. I'll tell you what. Alright, look. Can that repair my sanity? Does not look like it. Okay. Look.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this? Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
Okay.
Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
I would be the type of person to accidentally set a man on fire. Like, I can relate to that guy. Oh. It's one of them anal stretcher devices.
Please, do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
What happens if I poke this? The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. What? Oh. That's a kinky little thing. Let's just not even think about that. My anus is bleeding just thinking. Not actually. Don't worry, guys. My anus is not actually bleeding. But it could be if let's just stop this train of thought. No more talk of anuses, no more talk of bleeding. This room. The door is closed. Just like that conversation. Okie dokie, going on. Or continuing onwards. That looks like a fancy ass room up there, but we're gonna get to that in a bit. We've got presumably another torture room to observe. I don't like the sound of that, man. Oh. This is a right bloody place, isn't it? Isn't it? Got us a mess. Picked up a piece of the... Oh, I'm crystal clear now because I picked up a piece of the orb. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood floating from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Oh, that's... Ah, look, blood. Oh, that's not the vessel I need. This is the vessel, I bet. Probably need a rope. Oh, that's nice. That's what they did to that guy. Do I have rope? I don't have rope. But you would think rope would be easy to find. Where did I see rope? I saw rope on one of those walls. I don't like walking down these hallways after I find bits and pieces of things that I need. Shut up, bat. Shut up, rat. Can I take this chain? Cannot take that chain. I guess there might... Hey, look, I like to talk a lot of shit too, but this is not the kind of shit that I appreciate, so if you could kindly just stop that. Oh my god. Alexander. Oh, look, it's a Jesus. They're protecting me. Picked up some string. A note. There are quite a few things that need to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with the physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of the presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that it would all be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Ironically, that sounds a lot like what's going on in the game, because the game's like, oh, just use tiny doses, scare the piss out of them, and then do it all over again. Oopsie. Another cylinder. What's this one say? Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me after Napoleon's defeat. It is only a matter of time they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Well, I'm sorry about that, man. You're just trying to get home. You made a monster yourself, but at the end of the day, you're just trying to get home. I can respect that. I can't respect the methods you went through, but I can respect that. Honestly, you know, Daniel's not really much better, is he? Quit making sound. Quit it. Quit making sounds at me. Did I not light any? That's not the room. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I got another two, but God, I hate the way the ambience plays with my head. Like, it's really frustrating. Is this the one? I think this is the one. Yeah, the long ass hallway. Okay, so we need this. Oh, thank you, handle. That's what I needed. Oh, isn't that nice? And now we can leave this horrible place. And now we can leave this horrible, god-awful place as fast as possible. Actually, let's savor in this moment. Let's take our time to appreciate that it is not the choir, because that is unfortunately coming up. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest in the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought? Good question. My thoughts exactly. So let's see where we stand currently. Ah, yeah, me again. Hey! Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I already know I gotta go there. I'm not looking forward to it. There you go. You want this? Nope. Or are they all different colors? Are they all the same orb?
You should hurry, Daniel.
I'm not looking to,
No time for sitting around.
I'm not looking forward to the choir, let me tell you that much. I am definitely not looking forward to the choir, but that appears to be our last step in this journey, followed by putting the pieces of the orb together, and... Don't shut on me, man. Alright, is this the choir? Okay. That is all the time I have for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for being bad with me. Remember that failure is not the worst thing that can happen, and glow on with your bad selves. I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay awesome.
Yeah, making the box. Aha! That is the answer. Oh! That is the answer to all of my